Hey everybody, Mike here for the weekly recap. So we had a very interesting and eventful week. I mean, we started very slow, but momentum and actually volatility picked up going into Wednesday, Thursday, and of course today, Friday. So OPEC was almost non-event really if you look at it, but if you were able to trade during the OPEC conference and all that, then you would have been able to actually make quite a lot of money. We were able to take advantage of the $1 to 150 move yesterday. So there was no agreement and just a lot of you know um, puff pieces, if you like, from them. They elected a new secretary general and all that. So and then we had a draw from the EIA data, which really sparked the oil rally overnight, going into 49 and so on and so forth. I think the biggest event was today's U.S. jobs number. So the ADP number didn't also meet the expectation yesterday. So there's almost like the expectation today that it was also not going to meet. But what was really, really striking was that it was a huge, huge miss since September 2010. And by miss, meaning the estimate was about 160 and we only got 38,000. What people did not even talk about is that the prior number from last month was actually revised down. So it was a double whammy, if you like, for the jobs number. So the dollar got slammed. A lot of dollar crosses were actually getting killed. So again, we were able to make a lot of money out of that too. So it's one of those things that you really have to kind of look at when you're a trader. If you get a data, is how does that apply to you? If you're a stock trader, you're pretty much in sort of like a twilight zone, if you like, because sometimes bad news doesn't really filter through the stocks and sometimes it does. So I guess if you're a stock trader, you have a bigger sort of challenge to yourself, or you could feel like you're also insulated but from the macroeconomic data. So it depends on how you kind of approach your trading and all that. So we do have again central banks meeting in a couple of weeks, and the reason why I have this in front of you is again the central bank class. So we had a record turnout last week. We had about 33. So there isn't really sort of like a strong consensus at this point for how many there is going to be tomorrow, but that is going to be still the class for tomorrow for Saturday. If you can't make it again, you can order the video, and again, it's only 350. So if you want to understand, how to read central bank statements and understanding how to trade around them, this is a class for you. It's not very costly and it's only 1 hour, so it's not gonna take a lot of your time. So something to consider if you're interested. So that's really it as far as this week is concerned. I mean, I would totally ignore everything else because the big moves literally were based on the U.S. jobs number. So the ECB came and even went without a whimper, really. So there wasn't really much as far as everything is concerned. So those of you who are bearish, well, you're gonna have to really pick the places to be bearish in because it doesn't always necessarily mean that if you have bad data, stock market's gonna crash. You just never really know. So be aware that if you're a bull, again, choose which instruments are good for being bullish, right? Of course, we tell our clients what we're doing and of course what we think should happen. That's why we have this, and we also have our promo. So if you're interested, again, there is that promo that should be removed soon, actually, but it's currently $1,200 I think for the year, and then I think once that promo is gone, it's going to be just standard $1,500 for the summer sale or something like that. So definitely check that out. It's on our website. Just go in deals, and it should be here in Door Crasher or the promo here for classes as well. So we're here to help you guys, whether you trade stocks, options, futures, or forex. So, if you want to see how we trade or you want to get, our insight on what the market is doing, there's always something for everybody. Whether you want to commit annually, semi-annually, or just monthly, depending on your budget and all that stuff. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care, and we'll see you folks again next week. Mike out.